everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is again very special. Last time we spoke about respect. Today I give my deep respects. I offer my deep respects to Ankita Bhandari, the young girl, the brave young girl from Uttarakhand who lost her life because she said no. No means no. All those people had tried to get her into prostitution, but she did not move an inch, even if she was from a poor family and she was given a very small, she was given a pittance for her salary. It was just a small amount that she was given for being the receptionist at that resort. But then when these people tried to get her, they were saying that you could get extra money for doing all that bad work. Yet she said, no, I will not do it. She confided in her friend from Jammu, that this is what has been happening in the resort and I don't want to work here because this is a very dirty place and these people are asking me to do a lot of things. And this young girl, just imagine, she's just barely 19, and this young girl who had no money for her home, for her family, she starts working in this resort for just a mere 10,000 rupees. They wanted to actually lure her into this whole trade of prostitution by telling her that she'll get more money. Nowadays, what happens with our young girls is that as soon as somebody lures them like this, they usually get into this whole trap of having a lot of money in their hands, because they've seen what a flashy life everybody has. They're wearing beautiful clothes, they're wearing beautiful makeup and carrying huge phones and stuff. So it's very natural that young girls might get strayed. But I will request young girls not to get into these kind of traps, not to fall for these sort of traps. Do you think that I was not lured into these sort of, I was not tried? Do you think I was not tried? Definitely. When I was a young girl, I remember I was looking for a job. I was initially working with the stock exchange. I got through that very easily. I was just graduating and I got through that. I was working as a receptionist. And then after that, I wanted to change my job. So when I wanted to change my job, I looked around and I remember I went to several places. I will not name these people here now. And they actually tried to tell me that they would take me to Delhi, and that it's okay to lose something to gain something. So you understand what they were trying to say, that I would actually get a lot of money and in the process I would be gaining a lot. I might be losing my character, I might be losing my self-respect and everything, but then I would be getting a lot of money. But they did not know that I am somebody who cannot be bought with money, who cannot be purchased. Because like I told you in the previous video about self-respect, when you have that respect for yourself, you will not allow anything wrong to happen with you. When you start loving yourself, you will not allow anyone to even touch you. You will despise the touch of any person, and you will hate yourself if you have ever done something like that. So thankfully, I never got lured into all these different traps. Of course, every girl is given that, but I was young, I was very attractive at that point of time, and people probably thought that if we could use her, they would also be minting a lot of money. They would be making a lot of money. So they thought they could do that. They were just not, it was not just one person. There were around three persons who did this, who asked me all these kind of things. So don't think that life is so easy. I thought that I grew up in a very easy environment, but my life was hard as well. So all these things happen, and the kind of thought that will go through your head when you get these sort of indecent proposals, you'll start thinking that, have I portrayed anything, any kind of a message to these people that they are thinking this about me? Or is it that I am not showing any kind of regards for myself, respect for myself? Is that happening? So there are many questions which are going to come to your mind. You should question yourself. You should question yourself, because that is what is going to bring a check to you, bring a check in your life. Because if you're not going to question yourself about what is happening, why is it happening, and what you should do about it, then you will actually fall into the trap of these people. Please understand this. Don't let anybody trap you into such kinds of false promises. What did the person tell me? That you have to lose something to gain something. Don't listen to all this. Never, ever. You will gain only by respecting yourself. Please understand this. Respect yourself to the highest point possible. Love yourself to the highest point possible. I keep telling you all this every time. So please understand. You need to create that kind of a personality in you where nobody will be able to say anything. So after that, when those incidents happen, those happen much before. And then I got into media. I was anchoring for 30 years, and believe me, that respect, that love that I started inculcating in me actually never ever allowed a single person to make any indecent proposal at all. Nobody has dared till date to do that to me. I've been in the media, I've anchored for over 30 years, I've worked with ABP, I've done their Infocom programs, even there, where I had to travel with them to all the different places of the country, to Bangladesh and to Delhi and to all. Nobody has ever had the temerity or the audacity to do that to me. Nobody has had the audacity to speak even a word. Maybe they had their wishes, maybe they had some sort of ulterior motive, but nobody came forward. And I'm very proud of myself that I have been able to build that kind of a personality. Nobody has been able to say anything about me at all. So please, my dear students, I will request you, my students and anybody who's going to listen to this video, please start respecting yourself. I always say, people say that, this person has a lot of attitude. No, start having that attitude that don't talk nonsense with me. Don't say anything for which you will have to hear something from me, something which you might not like. So you will have to carry that personality in yourself. Because I carried that personality, there were many people who told me that it was very difficult to approach you. We always thought that you're a very rude and very angry sort of a very temperamental sort of a person. And I was glad that some people said that, because that actually warded off a lot of people away from me. So initially, if I was a happy-go-lucky type of person like you, so maybe there were these vicious eyes which were on me, trying to lure me into the wrong road, take me to the wrong path. I will request you once again, start respecting yourself. When there is a no, it means a no. And Ankita Bhandari has showed the way. We had to lose her. We had to lose this brave Turk. We had to lose her. And with a lot of pain, I say this, that if she was alive, she would have been so inspiring to talk to. She would have been such a wonderful person to talk to. I wish I could have talked to her. But then she has lost her life, and she has left a message for all the young girls. Don't give in to all these people. They might lure you with lots of things about money and fame and power and all that. You can make that yourself. Please understand, you have a lot of strength inside your own self You don't need anybody's help. In this world, everybody has come in alone. We have to work alone. If somebody, your father, mother, or your uncle or brother, somebody helps you, that's fine. Otherwise, please try and work on yourself alone. Go that extra mile alone. Reach that top of that hill all alone. Nobody's going to help you. You have to work on your own. Please understand this. Again, Ankita Bhandari, I salute you. I salute you. And you have shown the way. You have shown the way for a lot of girls, so that our girls can be more brave, stronger, incorruptible, honest, and a super Turk like you. That is what I want all the girls of our country to be like. So thank you, Ankita Bhandari, for everything, in fact. And thank you to all my students who are actually brave Turks also, who have probably said no to certain things. For you, no means a no.